The scent of warm vanilla cookies drifts through the air. It carries you back to Sunday mornings at grandmother's kitchen window. Sunlight filtered through lace curtains in gentle geometric patterns. The sound of pages turning mixed with distant birdsong outside. Everything moved slowly then. Time was measured in the rise and fall of bread dough, in the careful stirring of oatmeal that never burned, in the way steam curled upward from mugs held between small hands. You can feel that same unhurried peace beginning to settle over you now, letting your shoulders drop just slightly, allowing your breathing to deepen naturally. There's no need to rush anything today. The world can wait while you take this moment just for yourself, just for rest. Beginning to notice how comfortable you feel right now, how completely supported by whatever surface holds you, whether it's a bed, a chair, or simply the ground beneath you. Everything adjusts perfectly to cradle your body, relieving tension you didn't even realize you were carrying. Your feet feel particularly heavy now, as though weighted gently into the earth below. Each toe relaxing, each heel settling deeper. This connection grounds you beautifully. Your legs follow that same delicious heaviness. Calves softening, knees releasing, thighs melting toward stillness. Your hips sink into perfect alignment, pelvis balanced and supported, lower back finding its natural curve without effort. Your abdomen rises and falls with each breath, gently, easily, completely. Your chest expands fully on the inhale and softens completely on the exhale. No resistance, no holding back, just natural rhythm. Your arms grow wonderfully heavy beside you, elbows loosening, wrists bending softly, fingers spreading wide before curling inward. Your hands seem to know exactly where they want to rest. Perhaps palm down on your thighs, maybe palm up toward the sky. Whatever feels most natural in this moment. Your neck releases all remaining tension, jaw unclenching, tongue finding the roof of your mouth, lips parting just enough for easy breathing. Your scalp tingles lightly, seeming to lift away from your skull before settling back down in complete relaxation. Finally, your mind begins to quiet, thoughts drifting past like clouds without needing to catch or hold any of them. You're becoming increasingly aware of a subtle vibration, so low it almost feels like a gentle humming in your bones. It resonates at exactly 852 Hertz. This frequency moves through you like warm water, clearing away any last traces of mental fog, awakening something deep within your core being. Your intuition begins to stir, not as a sudden insight, but as a gradual opening, like a flower responding to first light. You begin to sense connections you couldn't perceive before, patterns emerging clearly in what once seemed random. Your breathing has slowed considerably now, each cycle taking longer than the last. Yet somehow, you're receiving more oxygen with less effort. Your heart rate matches this peaceful rhythm perfectly, pumping calm throughout your entire system. You might notice your body temperature rising slightly, not uncomfortably hot, but pleasantly warmed from within, as if basking in gentle sunlight. Your skin seems more sensitive now too, able to detect the slightest changes in air pressure, the texture of fabric against your body, even the difference between various temperatures of air. Your hearing has become remarkably clear, picking up sounds from great distances while still maintaining focus on whatever surrounds you immediately. Your vision softens around the edges, centering your awareness on what truly matters right here. Time continues to move differently now, stretched like honey, warm, golden, infinitely patient. You're beginning to understand that this state isn't separate from daily life. It's actually the foundation upon which everything else rests. Your intuition grows stronger with each passing moment, guiding you toward choices that feel aligned, helping you recognize opportunities others might miss. You don't need to force insights to come. They arise naturally when you're ready, like fruit ripening on the branch. Your body continues to relax deeper and deeper. Muscles letting go of habits they've held for years. Your spine lengthens slightly, creating space between each vertebra, allowing energy to flow freely up and down your center. Your pelvis tilts into perfect neutral position, supported effortlessly by the surface beneath you. Your rib cage expands fully in all directions now. Front, back, sides, top, bottom. Your diaphragm works so efficiently that breathing requires almost no conscious effort. Yet each breath brings you further into this peaceful state. Your arms feel like they're floating now, weightless yet completely present. Fingers tingling with gentle energy. Your head grows heavier, neck muscles completely relaxed, chin dropping slightly toward your chest. Your face softens entirely, forehead smooth, eyebrows relaxed, eyes closed without strain, cheeks falling naturally, mouth open just enough. Your entire nervous system slows down, synapses firing with perfect timing, chemical responses balancing beautifully, stress hormones decreasing steadily, feel good chemicals increasing naturally. Your immune system strengthens in this peaceful environment, cells regenerating more efficiently, tissues healing themselves automatically. Your digestive system works perfectly now, processing nutrients with optimal efficiency. Your intuition becomes clearer and more reliable, whispering guidance through subtle sensations, helping you navigate choices with confidence. You trust this inner wisdom completely, knowing it will never lead you astray. The 852 Hertz frequency continues to resonate within you, activating pathways that have been dormant, opening doors to expanded awareness. Your consciousness expands beyond physical boundaries, connecting with the larger web of existence. You feel completely safe in this expanded state, protected by invisible forces of love and support. Your breathing has become so slow and deep that you can feel each molecule of air entering your lungs. oxygen distributing evenly throughout your bloodstream, nourishing every cell with perfect precision. Your heart beats with steady confidence, pumping life force through arteries and veins. Your body temperature remains perfectly regulated, cool where needed, warm where necessary, always exactly right. Your skin maintains ideal moisture levels, neither too dry nor too damp. Your muscles continue to release stored tension, layer by layer, year by year, memory by memory. Your joints move with perfect lubrication, cartilage rebuilding itself continuously. Your bones strengthen from within, minerals depositing exactly where needed. Your brain waves have settled into alpha and theta ranges, promoting deep relaxation and intuitive insight. Your pituitary gland releases beneficial hormones, regulating sleep cycles naturally. Your thyroid functions with perfect balance, metabolism adjusting to optimal levels. Your adrenal glands return to baseline functioning, no longer overproducing stress chemicals. Your intuition guides you toward healthy choices. Food, movement, rest, connection. You make decisions based on inner wisdom rather than external pressure, trusting yourself completely. The frequency of 852 Hertz activates your third eye chakra, enhancing spiritual perception and inner knowing. You see clearly now, beyond surface appearances, into the truth of situations. Your intuition becomes a reliable compass, pointing you toward your highest good. You don't need to question this guidance. It flows through you effortlessly. Your body continues to heal itself at cellular level, DNA repairing any damage automatically. Your immune system identifies threats instantly, neutralizing them before they cause disruption. Your circulatory system maintains perfect blood pressure, delivering nutrients efficiently to every organ. Your respiratory system filters air completely, supplying maximum oxygen with minimum effort. Your nervous system integrates all these processes seamlessly, coordinating trillions of operations simultaneously. Your intuition helps you recognize synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that guide your path. You begin to see how everything connects. People, events, opportunities, timing. The frequency continues to work within you, clearing energetic blockages, opening channels for greater awareness. You feel more connected to your authentic self, the person you were meant to be. Your intuition reminds you of forgotten dreams, buried under years of conditioning. You remember what truly matters to you, beyond societal expectations, beyond other people's opinions. Your breathing has slowed to barely perceptible levels, yet you receive more life force than ever before. Your heart rate has dropped significantly. You begin to notice the way your breath moves through your body now. Each inhale draws in something soft and golden that wraps around your lungs like gauze. Your chest rises with the weight of something ancient and familiar settling into place. The air tastes faintly of vanilla and wet earth, as if someone has scattered powdered sugar across a garden after rain. You feel your shoulders drop without being told. The tension that lived there for years simply melts away like ice in warm honey. Your arms hang loose at your sides now, and you can feel the difference in how your weight settles through your feet. Like coming home to a bed you haven't slept in for months. There's a corridor ahead of you made of memory, not built from brick or wood, but from moments that made you smile. Walls lined with the texture of laughter, echoing in empty rooms. Each step forward presses deeper into carpet made of summer grass, and you can feel the blades bending beneath your toes like tiny fingers. The first door you pass has peeling paint the color of old roses, but it doesn't open when you reach for it. Instead, it hums softly under your palm like a tuning fork. The vibration travels up through your wrist into your elbow, and you remember the feeling of being 7 years old again. You keep walking down this hallway, that stretches impossibly far. Past doors made of mother's voice reading bedtime stories. Past windows showing snow falling upward in reverse. Past paintings that move when you're not looking directly at them. The floor beneath you shifts from carpet to smooth river stones. You can feel each one individually pressing against your bare feet. Some sharp and others worn smooth by countless footsteps. The temperature drops slightly, but it feels good. Like stepping into a cool bath after standing in sunlight too long. Your breathing slows even more as you continue forward. Now you see a door, unlike the others. It's made of wood that looks like it grew rather than was cut. The grain swirls in patterns that remind you of fingerprints, and there, carved lightly into the surface, is your name. The letters seem to have been written by your own hand years ago. You press your palm flat against the wood, feeling the pulse of something alive moving just beneath the surface. The door swings open without resistance, revealing not a room, but a world made entirely of light. Golden threads drift through the air, like invisible spider webs catching sun. You step through the doorway and feel yourself become weightless. Your body dissolves into the quality of floating leaves on still water. The ground beneath your feet reforms as soft moss between ancient trees. Each footfall releases tiny spores that glow briefly before fading. The canopy above filters sunlight into coins of gold that land everywhere. On your shoulders, on the bridge of your nose, on the backs of your hands where they rest at your sides. Each coin warm but not hot, like being touched by fingertips made of amber. The air here moves differently than anywhere else. It flows around you in layers like thick silk, carrying scents that make your chest ache with recognition. Jasmine mixed with the smell of books left in sunshine. And underneath everything else, the faint trace of your grandmother's kitchen. You walk toward a clearing where the trees part naturally, their branches lifting like arms welcoming you home. The grass in this space grows taller than your waist and bends with each step as if making room for your passage. You can hear something humming just beneath the sound of wind. Low and steady, like the note held by a pitch seems to match the rhythm of your heartbeat, slower now than it has been in years, as if your body remembers how to move through time differently. The source of the sound becomes visible as you draw closer. A small pool sits in the center of the clearing, its surface perfectly still, despite the breeze that stirs everything else. The water glows with its own inner light, casting ripples of silver across the moss, covered stones that line its edge. Floating on the surface is something that makes your breath catch. A small music box that belonged to you as a child. Its painted lid shows a dancing couple frozen mid-turn. The colors still vivid despite decades of absence. You kneel beside the pool without thinking about it. Your knees sink into the moss, which yields like velvet. The humming grows louder as your fingers close around the music box. It fits perfectly in your palms, as if it was waiting specifically for them. The metal is warm from sitting in the sun, and you can feel tiny engravings along the edges that spell out your name. Just like the door that brought you here. You lift the lid carefully, expecting to hear the familiar melody that once lulled you to sleep. But instead, there's only silence. A deep quiet that feels full rather than empty. Inside, the mechanism turns slowly without making a sound. Dancers spin in perfect synchronization, their movements creating tiny currents in the air around the box. You realize with a start that they're not playing music. They're conducting it. The melody exists in the space between their movements. In the way light reflects off their miniature dresses. In the pattern of dust motes that spiral around them. You understand now that this isn't just a music box. It's a container for all the songs you've ever needed to hear. Stored not as notes, but as feelings. The humming you heard earlier wasn't coming from the pool. It was coming from inside you, matching the rhythm of dancers who never stopped spinning, even when you thought you'd lost them forever, even when the world became too loud to hear anything else. You hold the music box close to your chest, feeling its warmth seep through your shirt. And suddenly you remember. This isn't the first time you found it. You've been carrying it with you all along, tucked away in the space behind your ribs, where where your heart beats against it every morning, where it chimes softly whenever you laugh, where it keeps time with your breathing when you sleep. The pool begins to shimmer and fade around the edges. The trees blur into watercolor smudges. The humming softens until it's indistinguishable from your own breath. But the music box remains solid in your hands because it was never really lost. It was simply waiting for you to remember where you put it. You stand up slowly, feeling the moss release your knees like gentle suction cups. The clearing dissolves completely now, leaving only the sensation of standing in warm light, with something precious cradled against your heart. The door behind you has vanished, but you don't need it anymore, because you know now how to find this place. Whenever you need to remember what safety feels like, whenever the world becomes too sharp or too fast, you carry within you everything you've ever needed, every song that ever comforted you, every memory that ever made you smile, every piece of love that was ever given to you, woven together into something that cannot be broken. The music box continues to turn in your hands, conducting silence that sounds like peace. And you realize you've been humming along this whole time without even knowing it. You sit in the center of this memory now. The air around you feels thick and golden like honey. Warmth wraps around your shoulders like a soft blanket just pulled from the sun. There is no rush here, no need to move forward or look back. Time has folded into itself like a letter sealed with wax. You can feel the weight of your body sinking deeper into the cushion beneath you. Each breath draws in something ancient and sweet. It fills your lungs like morning light, filling a quiet room. Your chest rises slowly, as if lifting a gentle prayer, and falls with the rhythm of waves that have never known urgency. Let yourself rest in this stillness for a moment. Feel how the thoughts that used to race through your mind now drift by like clouds moving across a summer sky. They don't demand attention, they simply pass, like leaves floating down a calm stream. Notice how your hands rest in your lap, fingers slightly curved, as if holding a small bird. The skin feels warm and alive. Tiny pulses of energy moving just beneath the surface. Your palms are soft and open, ready to receive whatever wants to land there. The sound of your own breathing becomes a gentle melody. Each inhale brings a whisper of peace. Each exhale carries away what no longer serves. There is no effort needed to let go. It happens naturally, like petals falling from a flower. You begin to sense the space around you more clearly now. The walls seem to breathe with you, expanding and contracting in perfect harmony. The silence is not empty, but full, filled with the quiet hum of life itself. Your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of the earth, steady and sure, like a drum beating in the distance. Each pulse sends waves of calm through your body. From the crown of your head down to the tips of your toes, you feel grounded, connected, rooted, like a tree that has found its perfect spot in the forest. The light in the room seems to shimmer softly, not harsh or bright, but warm and nourishing. It touches your face gently like a mother's hand. Your eyes may be closed or open. It doesn't matter because you see clearly anyway. You are seeing with something deeper than sight, a knowing that lives in your bones, a wisdom that doesn't need words. Feel how your shoulders have dropped, releasing tension they didn't even know they were holding. Your neck softens like silk unfurling. The jaw unclenches naturally, teeth no longer grinding against each other. The tongue rests easy on the floor of your mouth, tasting the subtle sweetness of being present. Your spine lengthens as if reaching toward the sky, but without strain, without effort, just a natural unfolding, like a flower opening to the first light of dawn. The base of your skull feels supported, as if cradled by invisible hands. You are held in this moment completely, safely suspended between what was and what will be, in the eternal now, where everything is enough. The temperature of the air feels perfect, warm enough to relax you, cool enough to keep you alert. There is a subtle fragrance in the air, something floral, maybe lavender or jasmine. It enters your nose softly and settles in your chest like a warm embrace. Your stomach feels calm and settled. No knots, no fluttering, just a deep sense of trust. Your knees are comfortable, your feet flat on the ground or crossed peacefully, each toe relaxed and free. The fabric of your clothes feels soft against your skin, not scratchy or tight, just right like a second skin. You notice how quiet your mind has become. The chatter that used to fill every moment has softened to a whisper, then faded altogether, leaving behind a spacious clarity, like stepping out of a crowded room into fresh air. Your awareness begins to expand, not outward, but inward, deeper into the layers of yourself, past the surface thoughts, past the emotions that come and go, into the still center where you have always been. This center is not affected by anything outside. It simply is, constant and unwavering, like the eye of a hurricane surrounded by calm. You recognize this place, though you may have forgotten it for a while. It is where you go when you dream, where you go when you heal, where you go when you love. It is the part of you that knows, without needing to think, without needing proof. The vibration of 852 Hertz begins to resonate, not as a sound you hear, but as a frequency you feel. It moves through your body like a gentle current, activating pathways you didn't know existed, awakening intuition that has been waiting patiently. This frequency is your spiritual tuning fork, bringing you back into alignment with the truth of who you are. You feel your inner vision beginning to clear, like mist lifting from a mountain lake. Images and insights emerge naturally, not forced or manufactured, but arising from the depths of your being. Each insight feels like a gift, wrapped in understanding, tied with compassion, sealed with love. The habit of thinking too much begins to dissolve, not because you are stopping thought, but because you are remembering that you are more than thought, more than the stories you tell yourself, more than the roles you play. You are the awareness in which all thoughts arise, the space in which all experiences unfold, the presence that makes knowing possible. Feel how your breath has slowed even more, each cycle taking longer, deeper, more complete. With each exhale, you release another layer of the old patterns that no longer serve. With each inhale, you welcome something new, something true, something real, something whole. Your body remembers how to relax completely. Muscles that were tight for years begin to soften like ice melting in spring sun. There is no resistance anymore. Only acceptance. Only ease. You feel the connection to Quinn Dream, a benevolent force that supports your journey, not pushing or pulling, but simply being present, offering guidance when needed, stepping back when you are ready to lead. This relationship is based on trust, on mutual respect, on the understanding that you know the way, even when you think you don't. Especially then, because the way is already within you. The memory you are sitting in begins to glow, not with light from outside, but with the radiance of recognition. You see that this moment was always here, waiting for you to remember, waiting for you to return. The past becomes a protector of the present, not something to escape or regret, but a foundation of wisdom, a library of lessons learned, a garden of growth, where every experience served a purpose. You feel gratitude rising up from your heart, not forced or manufactured, but genuine and deep. Gratitude for the journey, for the teachers, for the challenges that made you stronger. The 852 Hertz continues to vibrate, clearing channels you didn't know were blocked, opening doors you thought were locked forever. Intuition flows like water, finding its path, effortless and direct, guiding you home. Home to yourself, home to the truth, home to the love that never left. You are exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be here. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. Everything is unfolding perfectly in its own time, in its own way, just as it should, just as it always has. Rest in this knowing. Let it settle into your bones, into your blood, into the very core of your being. You are safe. You are loved. You are home. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how the thoughts that were here just moments before are beginning to drift. They move like slow clouds across a quiet sky. There is no need to hold them, no need to follow where they go. Just let them pass through, like leaves floating down a gentle stream. And as each one moves on you, can feel yourself sinking deeper into this moment, deeper into the stillness that has always been waiting for you. Your breathing begins to slow, naturally, easily, without effort. Each breath carries you further from the surface of doing, further into the depth of being. And now the world around you starts to fade, not disappearing, but becoming less important, less urgent, less real than this quiet space you are entering. The colors grow softer. The sounds become more distant, until even the idea of needing to listen begins to dissolve. You are not falling asleep. You are remembering how to rest, how to trust the rhythm of your own being, how to let go of everything that was never yours to carry. There is a warmth growing in your chest now, a gentle heat that spreads slowly outward, warming your shoulders, your arms, your hands. It moves down through your torso, into your hips, your legs, your feet. This warmth is not just physical. It is the feeling of coming home, of finding the place inside yourself where everything is already okay. And as you settle into this sensation, as you allow it to fill every part of you, you might notice how the tension you have been holding begins to melt away. In your neck, your jaw, your forehead, even the smallest muscles that have been working without your permission. All of them can finally relax. This is not something you need to force. It is happening naturally, effortlessly, because your body knows how to find balance. Your mind knows how to release what it does not need. And now, as the last traces of the outside world fade from your awareness, you can feel yourself moving into a deeper state of peace, a state that exists beneath all the noise, beneath all the movement, beneath all the doing. This is the place where healing happens, where restoration flows naturally, where your system can remember what wholeness feels like. And even though there are no words left to describe it, even though language itself begins to lose its meaning, you understand perfectly, because because understanding here does not require thinking. It requires only presence, only the willingness to be exactly where you are. And you are exactly where you need to be. Completely safe, completely held, completely at peace. The resonance that has been accompanying you throughout this journey, this subtle vibration that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere, it does not stop now. It continues quietly, gently, working in ways that do not need your attention. Your nervous system recognizes this frequency. Your cells respond to it without question. Your heart slows its rhythm to match the steady pulse of calm. Your breath deepens, becomes more nourishing, more complete. This is not something you are doing to yourself. This is something that is happening for you. A natural alignment with the deeper currents of well-being. A return to the baseline of ease that lives within you. And as you rest here, as you allow yourself to be supported by this invisible embrace, you might notice that time has lost its grip on you. There is no rush to get anywhere, no pressure to be anything other than what you are. This moment stretches infinitely in both directions. Past and future dissolve into the eternal now. And in this timeless space, you can feel the truth of who you really are. Beneath all the roles, beneath all the expectations, beneath all the stories you tell yourself about your life, there is a core of stillness, a center of calm that remains untouched by the storms of the world. You have found this place before, perhaps many times, in moments of deep relaxation, in the first few seconds after waking up, in the quiet between heartbeats. But now you are here again, and you remember that this is your true nature. Calm is not something you achieve. It is something you uncover. Peace is not a destination. It is a recognition, a remembrance of what has always been there. And even as we move toward the end of these words, even as the sound of my voice becomes quieter in your mind, the essence of what we have shared remains. It settles into your bones, into your blood, into the spaces between your thoughts. This peace is not dependent on external conditions. It is not fragile. It is not temporary. It is woven into the fabric of your being, waiting patiently beneath the surface of everyday experience, ready to emerge whenever whenever you choose to return. And you can return whenever you wish, whether you are sitting in a chair, lying in bed, walking through a park, standing in line at the grocery store. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remember this feeling, because it is always here, like a favorite blanket folded neatly in the back of your closet, like a door that is always unlocked, like a friend who never stops caring. You do not need special circumstances to access this peace. You do not need perfect timing. You do not need to be in a certain mood. All you need is the intention to remember, to turn inward, to listen for the quiet voice that says, "You are safe. You are whole. You are enough." And with each return, with each visit to this inner sanctuary, you strengthen the connection. You deepen the trust. You make it easier to find your way back. This is not about escaping from life. It is about returning to yourself so that you can engage with life from a place of centeredness, from a place of clarity, from a place of love. When you know who you are beneath all the noise, you can navigate the world with greater ease, greater wisdom, greater compassion for yourself and for others. Now, as we come to the very end of this journey together, there is nothing left to say, nothing left to do, nothing left to figure out. You have arrived. You have returned. You are home. And so, with great tenderness, with infinite care, I offer you this final gift, this gentle invitation to let go completely. Sleep now. Content generation failed.